It's come to light that last October the Indian Navy secretly commissioned a huge high-tech surveillance ship. The vessel, formerly only known by the code designation VC-11184, is now designated INS Dhruv. With this, India has joined the elite club of nations that possess this kind of ship. Till now, the United States, France, Russia, and China possess such ship. According to the reports, the ship would be operated by India's Technical Intelligence Agency, NTRO, National Technical Research Organization, the DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, and the Indian Navy. The involvement of NTRO, which is a top-tier intelligence-gathering organization, indicates that INS Dhruv has clandestine roles to play. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why secretive INS Dhruv is a force multiplier for India's military. Let's get into the details. This video is sponsored by War Thunder. If you are, like us, fascinated by military vehicles and technology, I recommend you give War Thunder a try. It's a military vehicle combat game which you can download and play for free on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One with cross-platform support. It has a huge variety of more than 1,200 playable aircraft, tanks, helicopters, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s, which you can take to battle on land, in the air, and at sea on more than 80 theaters of war. War Thunder's been kind enough to offer all Defense Updates viewers a special bonus, which will grant you a free premium tank, aircraft, or ship, and 3 days of premium account time for registering using our link in the description below. So take the plunge and join more than 20 million players from around the world. INS Dhruv was laid down in June 2014 under a covered dry dock in Visakhapatnam by government-owned Hindustan Shipyards Limited. It's thought to be delivered in 2018 and completed sea trials the year after. The ship has a length of 175 meters, which is almost as long as 2 football fields, and has a displacement of 15,000 tons. It will have a crew complement of 300 personnel. It's powered by 2 imported 9,000 kilowatt combined diesel and diesel Codad configuration engines, and 3 auxiliary generators. The ship has no weapons and will most likely be escorted by Indian Navy warships in case any threat is perceived. It has the provision to carry a single utility helicopter. INS Dhruv's main components are the sensors fitted in the huge radar domes. The ship will be fitted with a primary X-band and secondary S-band radar. The X-band class of sensors is used for focused, precision scans, while S-band is useful for larger coverage. Both are reportedly AESA, or Active Electronically Scanned Array systems, the most sophisticated type of radar in use currently. AESA systems tend to have higher resolution, are jam-resistant, and have the capability to track multiple targets simultaneously. Interestingly, as per reports, the sensors are so powerful that the ship's 3 auxiliary power generators are devoted to operate them. As per some reports, ISRO, or Indian Space Research Organization, is involved in developing these sensors, and the S-band one is actually a variant of one ISRO uses. There's no publicly available data regarding their performance, but it's safe to assume these sensors will be some of the best in the world. INS Dhruv is thought to be capable of performing many different types of roles. 1. It's expected to serve as a missile test instrumentation ship. This means its sensors would be used to collect data from tests of India's land-based and submarine-launched ballistic missiles. In this context, it's to be noted that India is continuing to develop long-range weapons. 2. The ship will most likely be used for ELINT, that's electronic intelligence, and will monitor movements of ships and aircraft in the waters surrounding the Indian subcontinent. This is getting important since China is trying to increase its presence in the Indian Ocean region. 3. This could be the prime one. INS Dhruv would be used as part of India's ballistic missile defense system. Viewers may note that India has a homegrown two-layer BMD, or ballistic missile defense. The two-tiered BMD system consists of the PAD, Prithvi Air Defense, which will intercept missiles at exo-atmospheric altitudes of 50 to 80 kilometers, or 31 to 50 miles, and the AAD, Advanced Air Defense Missile, for an interception at endo-atmospheric altitudes of up to 30 kilometers or 19 miles. As of now, New Delhi and Mumbai are thought to be protected by this system. Currently, India uses huge swordfish surveillance radars to acquire tracking data, and going forward, INS Dhruv sensors will complement this. INS Dhruv could provide early warning, improve the tracking accuracy of incoming missiles, and also help guide interceptor missiles towards their target. No ship can remain in the waters indefinitely, and INS Dhruv will also need periodic maintenance and upgrades. So early warning coverage will not be possible with only one ship. The Indian strategic establishment seems to have taken this into consideration, and a smaller 118-meter-long surveillance vessel having similar role is reportedly under construction at the Cochin shipyard. Secondly, since INS Dhruv has no weapons, it's vulnerable. The fact that it will continuously emit radar waves from its powerful sensors, it will be even easier to detect. Long-range anti-radiation missile will find it easy to home in on the ship apart from other weapons. To mitigate this, the Indian Navy will need to provide escorts for anti-air and anti-submarine defense. INS Dhruv is built under Make in India initiative and showcases the increasing self-sufficiency of India when it comes to fielding high-tech systems. The ship delivery was delayed due to the coronavirus pandemic, but all tests and trials were cleared in 2020 to ensure it's ready to join the Indian Navy. The secrecy maintained regarding INS Dhruv indicates there's much more to it than what meets the eye. Now that it's getting into the action, Indian military establishment can use it to their advantage at multiple levels. The ship will largely be helpful in countering the threats from China, which has continued to pursue hostile policy towards India. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.